What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I was just thinking about making a video on how to clean your fuel tank if you have something in your fuel tank and when you have to clean it. Sometimes it's like you have a lot of dirt in your car and you just have to clean it, so you have to work with it, and if you don't want to pay a lot of money to someone, then you have to deal with this. So what I was thinking is I am just gonna tell you how to clean it easily, and you can do it by yourself at your house because it is not that difficult. I know I have seen the video and I have seen some of my friends do it, so it is not that difficult. So I hope there is not a lot of background noise because I have turned on the AC. It's really hot. I was just not turning on the AC because of the previous videos. I would just like to get your feedback if there is a lot of noise in the video or not, like in this clip. Why do I feel like something is burning? I smell something burning. I don't know why. Is my car under fire? I hope not, because that would be really bad and I don't want that to happen. I think it's alright. I have turned on the AC after some time, that's why I am feeling like this. I haven't driven this car in a couple of days. I was just at my house. I wasn't going outside because of some work. I have to do some work and my college stuff, so that's why I have started uploading on alternate days rather than uploading for every single day. It was getting a bit hectic for me to do that, so that's why I am just gonna upload every other day from now on. I think that would be better and I won't feel burnt out making videos, because sometimes you do feel burnt out when you are making regular videos and you haven't done that before. It was a nice test run. I did that for a couple of days. I mean, I did that for 15 days or something like that, 15-20 days. I'll say, yeah, I did that for a pretty good amount of time, and I'm gonna try that again, but not right now. At this point, I'm just gonna start uploading every other day. Yeah, I was thinking about making a video on how to clean your fuel tank. It's really easy to clean your fuel tank if somebody have poured something, or if you have diesel in your fuel tank, or your car is petrol and somebody poured diesel by accident, so you have to clean out your fuel tank. So how to do that? It's not that difficult. I'm just gonna tell you the process. I haven't done this, but I know it's really easy, and I have seen many people doing this. Like my friends have also done this in front of me, so that's why I am telling you this. So it's really easy. What you have to do is you just have to remove your back seats, like on the seats where you sit, you have to remove that. There are just 2 clamps there, and you just need to pop them off and you'll be able to remove those seats easily. So after that, you'll be able to see there is a cap. There is a big metal cap, and you'll be able to see the chassis, and on that thing there is a small circular this big, a circular cap which you can remove with 3 or 4 bolts, and it will just come right off. So you have to remove that, because under that there is the fuel pump. So you have to remove the fuel pump to get the access to your fuel tank. So when you are going to remove that cap, you will be able to see the fuel pump, and you have to connect all the 3 lines from that fuel pump. Most probably there are going to be 3 lines, so you have to remove all those 3 lines. And it's not that difficult. There will be 3 clamps on that 3 lines. There are going to be 1 clip on each line, so you just have to remove those lines from there, and you'll be able to pop those lines really easily. The one thing you need to think of is that you don't want to run your car before doing that. You want your car to sit for a good amount of time, because if you have driven your car just before doing that process, then there is going to be a lot of fuel pressure in the fuel lines, and when you are going to remove those lines, there is going to be a lot of fuel coming out of that, so you don't want that. So if you are not sure that there is pressure or not, you can just keep a towel there. If some fuel comes out, you can just wipe it off with the towel, and the towel is just gonna soak in all the fuel which came out. So you can do that. It's not that difficult. So other than that, there is not going to be a lot of problems. After removing that, you'll be able to see there are 4 to 5 small bolts to remove the fuel pump, and you can remove the fuel pump. In the fuel pump, you'll be able to see there is a fuel filter, so you have to definitely change the fuel filter because you have just filled that tank with diesel instead of gasoline, so you definitely have to clean that. And after cleaning that, you have to jack your car. After cleaning the fuel filter, you have to jack your car, and you have to see at the bottom, just below the exhaust, not the end part, almost at the middle end part of the car, you will be able to see there is a big tank, and it is going to be held by two straps. You just have to undo those 2 straps, and your fuel tank will come right off, and there are not going to be any problem while doing that because it's easy, and you have already disconnected fuel pump and all the wires, so there is not going to be any problem in that. So you can just remove that, and then you have to clean your fuel tank properly. So I don't have to give any extra like advice to do that because it's easy, it's self-explanatory. You have to do that, you have to clean it properly, and then you have to use some alcohol to clean it from the inside, and you have to clean it really nicely. You have to see that there is no residue left inside the fuel tank, and then you have to leave it for a couple of hours out in the sun because you want it to dry. You don't want any water or anything inside the fuel tank because you just cleaned it, and now you are going to add some fuel after some time. So what you like to do is you would just like to keep it outside and just let it dry. And while it is drying, then you are going to go to the fuel lines. So you are going to open the engine bay, and you'll be able to see you have to clean the injectors and the fuel line. So for doing that, you have to remove the injectors. It's not a really difficult thing. You can just do that really easily. You just have to gain the access over your fuel rail, and you'll be able to get through it. And when you are going to remove it, you will be able to see the injectors properly. So you have to clean those injectors, and after that there will be one fuel line. Most of the cars have a return line, and some cars don't have return lights. So if you don't have a return line, that means there is only one line coming to your fuel rail. That means there is only one line coming from your fuel pump, so you only have to clean that line. You don't have to clean both of the lines. So it won't be a difficult task to do if you only have one fuel line. So you just have to clean that. So what you have to do is you will be able to see that you will be able to see both the ends of the fuel line. So you have to keep something at the end of the fuel line, at the other end, which is coming inside the fuel tank. So at that point you just have to keep something which is going to collect all the water and all the alcohol that you are going to spray in the fuel line. So you are going to take a pressure washer which have a lot of pressure, like air pressure, and you are just going to put a lot of water in it, and you are just going to clean it thoroughly. And after you can see that nothing is coming out of that, what you have to do is you just need to take some air and you just need to blow it in there. And you need to blow some air in it because you want all the water out. If you have any water in it, it's going to be bad for your fuel, and you don't want that to happen because you are just cleaning the fuel lines and the fuel tank. So after doing that, you need to add some alcohol. Why we are adding alcohol in that is we want all the water to be evaporated, because if there is some water inside it, it won't be evaporated easily. So what you want to do is you just want all the water to be evaporated. So you are just gonna add a lot of alcohol in it. Not a lot of alcohol, but good amount of alcohol, which is just gonna clean all the line. And then you are gonna add air in it, and you are gonna leave it for some time because you don't want to just plug it in, and if something is there, it's not gonna be dry. So you want it to be dried. You want everything inside the line to be dry too. So, and you also have to leave that for a couple of hours too. And most probably after that, you'll be able to just plug in everything back, and it's like easy. As you have removed everything, you just have to plug everything back, and then you'll be able to add some gasoline in your car, and now you have a clean fuel pump, and you won't be having a lot of problems which you were having before. So now your fuel pump is clean, and you don't have to go to any shops or any mechanic to do that, because they're gonna charge you a really heavy price for this. They're just gonna charge you a lot of labor price for this, so you don't want to pay that much price, because if you can do it, like, it's an easy task, you can do it easily at your house. it is not that difficult. You can easily do it. So I hope you guys got something from this video and you will be able to relate something that you can also do this at your house and it's not that difficult. So thank you guys for watching my video, and I hope you liked it and you were just able to understand something and you were able to gain some confidence how to do that, how to clean your fuel tank at your house rather than paying a lot of price or a lot of money to the mechanics. So thank you guys for watching. Just smash the like button and subscribe to my channel because that helps me a lot. Thank you guys. Peace out.